So,
if you could tell people throughout your 73 years on this planet, I know what not to care about, because all this stuff probably doesn't matter, right? The social media, all that stuff doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What is the most important part about life to remember? Meaning, what is the most important thing that people should focus on in their life that means the most?
Probably on your family and your family, your career. I don't know.
Okay, one last question. So when I started this is important because people will probably want to hear that.
Yeah.
Whenever in 2050, whatever. But this, I have arguments with people about the Bible, which I probably shouldn't do. Okay, because I do believe in God. I just don't subscribe to the religion thing. Okay, because I think it's a bunch of shit, and it's a way for people to get money. Okay, you know, there's you see some of these pastors out here that want their own jets and drive Rolls Royces, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, needless to say, I think in my experience, your side of the family has taught me and or shown me what a good Christian really is. Meaning, you don't I barely hear you say a cuss word, which I don't know if that means anything. But it's not about going to church. That's not important. But would you say, is it fair to say that being a good Christian means just basically being a good human?
I'd say that's what it is, yeah. And praying doesn't hurt either. You might add in there. But if you're a good human being, you'll probably pray anyway. You probably know that. And if you don't, you gotta keep that in mind. You're praying, it means a lot too, I think.
But do you think other people make it too complicated sometimes?
Probably.
Because they want you to be
It's
all
common
these...
sense. If you're a good person, that's the key.
That's what I said.
Yeah. And pray a lot. Keeps your mind, keeps you grounded. What it's really important.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Because I think a lot of people forget they pray when things are bad, but they forget to pray when things are good.
It's like these athletes. After you see them, before they'll have a shoe shot, you see them do like that. A lot of times you'll see
Yeah, I've seen that.
best of the best are doing it. There's a reason. It helps. It's always helped them to do that in their whole life. Made things a little easier to handle. That's why they're so good. They always do it. So, and they usually do pretty good. After they do that, usually it's successful, whatever. So that ought to tell you something.
Yeah, that tells me a little something.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I don't understand how people can be hateful because I wasn't taught that.
Yeah. Oh boy, it's like the guy they caught in New York yesterday, that black guy. He's hateful. He hates whites.
I looked at some of his YouTube content, his videos. He didn't like no damn buddy, it seemed like.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Maybe not, but I know he didn't like
He had
whites.
videos against white people. I heard him cussing some white lady out or something, and then he did seem like he didn't like nobody, but yeah, he was more on the racial side, I think, than anything else.
He was
Cause
a black supremacist. You heard that white supremacist? They like to use so much white supremacy.
yeah,
And he's a black supremacist.
yeah,
But you didn't hear any of them say that. But that's the truth.
yeah,
He's black, he's a supremacist. Killing
Yeah.
a lot of whites. That's what it is.
but he didn't target a specific group though. That's why I said it's like almost like he hated everybody.
Well, maybe he did, but maybe there wasn't on that particular subway that he did. He didn't. I don't know. But if you check, some more white that got hurt. The ones that got killed are the ones that are white. They
But
didn't
you
say
know, like I know, if it would have been a white guy that would have done that, oh
that. You would have heard
shit.
about it, but a white supremacist.
White supremacy!
That's what
White
would have been saying.
supremacy!
Yeah.
You would
But
hear
since
that
it's
everywhere.
black, it won't.
Yeah. Weird how that works, ain't it?
No, respect that. They just cage you that way.
But that's their ultimate goal of pitting us against each other anyway. It works
Yeah.
good. That's the way the media
Right.
does that, yeah.
Yep. Right.
The media
Yeah.
is the worst.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think people should take a page out of your book. I'm not even going to say my book because I can be a hateful SOB, okay? But they should take a page out of your book because you've never displayed that. I remember that guy I remember that guy that used to come out to the house from down south, Jimmy Flowers.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that name. And that was like your drinking buddy.
Yeah.
And he used to talk so fast, I could only catch like 2 words because he had a country accent that was, oh my God, he had a deep South accent. But
Yeah.
I didn't grow up around that, you know? So if you're not taught that, you don't know nothing about it
Right.
until you see it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Words to the wise.